Hey, Mark Shepard, and we are here at day number 1 of what is my transformation challenge, my 90-day transformation challenge number 4. This is the 4th one I have done, and I cannot express to you how powerful just setting the intention and getting going every 90 days on what is it that I really want to work on. And typically I spend a week or 2 or even 3 at the end of a previous transformation challenge deciding what it is I want to work on next, really taking stock of how far I've come and what is really my purpose and my mission and my pleasure of where do I want to go. So all that's done. I've spent the last 3 weeks pretty much deep in reflection and ideas and writing stuff out, and I want to give you one tip every day, one tool, and also to let you know that I am really here for you. If you have questions, drop me an email, leave me a comment below if you're here on YouTube. Wherever you are, subscribe, follow, like, share, help me to help more people. That's what this is all about. And today, my 90-day challenge, I've bitten off quite a lot, and there's some things I unfortunately had to say no to. I was thinking that maybe I could do a mastermind for some of my Transformation Nation folks, and it was just too much for me to add to all the other things. I'm working on expanding my school performances, my bullying prevention programs. I am working on recording all my songs. I'm working on uploading songs every day that have never been uploaded to my Bandcamp site or to my markshepardsongs.com blog, song blog. So I'm working on that. I'm going to do a video every single day for my Honest Hypnosis site. And I am still committed to doing an email and a Mind Mastery message almost every day. In the next 90 days, I'm going to see if I can lock it in and actually do it every day. And if I need a couple of days off, one of my intentions is to see if I can perhaps do a couple of videos or emails or blog posts a couple of days ahead of time and then schedule them so that I can have some time off as well. Because what happens is I want to do a lot, and I sometimes do get overwhelmed. We all do. So today, the very first thing you want to do, let's say you're losing weight. You want to measure, right? You want to measure. Here's a tape measure. Measure not just your head, but measure your belly, your arms, your thighs. Measure and write it down. Then weigh yourself. If that's your goal, to lose weight or to gain weight or to build muscle or whatever, where are you now? Write it down someplace where you can find it. One of the practices I was exploring last week, and I may still do this, is I took a day last week and I literally wrote down every single thing I did all day. I kept a clipboard with me, and anytime I did something, I wrote it down, and I wrote the time. And I had a day where I was up at 7:30 and I worked until 11 at night. And I was so energized because I got so much done, and it felt so good. And that's what we're all chasing. Everything we do in life is about chasing a good feeling. And there's nothing better than the feeling that you actually did something on your life's purpose, on your path with heart. So behind me here on the board, you can see some of the stuff that I'm actually working on today. My longtime mastermind partner, Michael Guerin, is here visiting me, and we are working on it. He's the man behind the scenes that whenever I've wanted to quit has said to me, Mark, no. Take a little break if you need to, but he's never let me quit. And that to me is so valuable. So I want to, during this next 90 days, in some shape or form, maybe you're not an official client of mine, maybe you're just following along on the emails or on YouTube or wherever you are, maybe you're on Facebook or Tumblr, Twitter, right? I don't know who you are or where you are, but I want you to know I refuse to let you quit, right? This 90 days, you can do this. And you can do it one day at a time. Work on something that you want to change, that you want to improve in your life. And you can pick one thing. I'm working in a lot of different areas, but for example, my health and fitness, that's not the biggest priority right now because I've done so much work there. I'm feeling great. I am exercising, and I will demonstrate later on in the challenge some of the time-saving exercise techniques that I use. I'm eating whole foods, kind of a paleo diet. I'm eating plenty of healthy fats, moderate protein, and vegetables, and the occasional piece of fruit. And once a week, I have what I call a feast day or a cheat day, and that's pretty much good. You know, that's not my top priority because it's handled. If your health is not good, you need to start there. My health was really horrible for a long time, and it has steadily improved over the last 30 years of working on it. And 30 years. So give yourself a chance to get to work. And you want to measure. You want to keep track. Every day I weigh myself. And that's been really helpful at times, like at the beginning of kind of a fitness or a weight loss challenge for me. I will weigh myself throughout the day. And that was really helpful because I discovered, wow, I could weigh 210 pounds when I wake up. And then after breakfast, I weigh 212. And then after lunch, I may weigh 214. And then after dinner, I may weigh 215. And somehow by the next day, I'm back down to 210 or 212 or 208 or 207. Your weight fluctuates, all right? So what happens is people weigh themselves and then they weigh themselves at a different time of day, maybe the next day, and they're shocked that they somehow overnight have gained 5 pounds. People, that's water, okay? That is water. So be aware, and I want you to drink plenty of water, right? So no matter what you're working on, keep track of it. Javier from Spain wrote to me the other day, and he was talking about how, as an airline pilot, he wants to improve his conversational English. He's already passed his exams. He is functionally competent as an English speaker. You have to be as a pilot. It is the international language of aviation. However, he wants to feel comfortable being fluent, right? And I know a couple of other people who are working on that as well. So the question is, where are you now? How can you measure that, right? Something that isn't quite so cut and dried, quite so precise as weight or measurements of your body. You know, what's your energy level? And I would make a list of all the different areas in your life you want to work at, and where are you now? When I do EFT with a client, I always ask them on a scale of 1 to 10, where's your anxiety, or where's your fear, or where's your negative feelings, right? And quite often they'll say, well, a 7, okay? And we can do EFT. The beauty of EFT is you can do it, and then you can go, okay, how do you feel now? And 99 times out of 100, they've dropped from a 7, let's say, to a 5. And then we do another pass. So measuring is really crucial. So that's the message today. You cannot improve what you do not measure. And sometimes it's a drag, and sometimes people laugh at me, and I'm certainly not as compulsive as Tim Ferriss, who has notebook after notebook after notebook of all his measurements every day. He compulsively measures everything. But he's made millions of dollars because of that, right? He's improved every area of his life because of that. So I want you to see if you can take a little bit of that spirit today, and let's say you're just working on one thing in this 90-day challenge. Where are you now? Write it down. And I also suggest that wherever you go, you keep something you can write or record your ideas and your thoughts and your progress so that you can see how you're doing. And get a loose leaf notebook. Put your notes in the loose leaf notebook, or do it on your phone. Do it on your computer. Make a spreadsheet. You can do all this stuff, right? This is easy. By the way, if you are working on losing weight or gaining weight, working on your physical fitness, you might want to check out an app called Chronometer, and I will put a link below this video for that. That's been kind of interesting. And again, it's something where you can easily keep track of what you're eating. You can use it as a food log. You can put your weight, your body fat, anything you want in there, and it will generate some cool little, real-time charts and stuff. So whatever you're working on, today is the day. Let's get started. It's time. Let's change something. The new year's done. We've had a week to kind of figure out and think about, what is it I really want to do? What is it I really want to do? And I want you to choose what it is you want to change and measure it today. And tomorrow we will begin by learning some super turbocharged, supersonic, modern Jedi goal setting techniques where we will literally install your desired goal into your timeline. But first we have to make sure that it's an intelligent goal, that it's well formed, that it's worded correctly so your unconscious mind is willing to accept it, and some other things. So that will be tomorrow. And again, one of my challenges in this 90-day challenge is to do a video every single day. This is day 1. Please subscribe if you haven't. I love you. And check out honesthypnosis.com, markshepherdsongs.com. Somebody called me the singing hypnotist the other day. So I'm going to be playing with identifying myself in this new way and seeing in the next 90 days, is that something I feel comfortable with, and does it communicate clearly to other people the fact that I cannot separate my music from this hypnosis work. I cannot separate the hypnosis work from the music or the storytelling. Storytelling is hypnotic. Singing songs is hypnotic. And I'm developing some songs that are literally full-blown hypnosis sessions, wide awake hypnosis sessions. And I will also be creating hypnosis sessions based on the things you guys are working on. So write to me, let me know. I did a hypnosis session for Javier, the pilot, and for another deep, dear friend of mine who wishes to remain anonymous, who is also seeking to improve her language conversational skills. But what are you working on? I will create a specific hypnosis session for you if I feel that your challenge is something that other people can relate to. I will give that to you for free, and I will add it as a very affordable product to my catalog of courses. And again, if you haven't checked out my courses, check those out. That's another one of my challenges, is to improve how I communicate what it is that I have to offer you and other people like you who want to improve their lives. Master your mind for a change. And I will see you on the inside. Go get them. I believe in you. This is Mark Shepard, over and out. The 90-day challenge has begun. Doo-doo! Thanks so much.